Welcome to Linda's TV show. If it is your first time, you like the channel, you like the program, subscribe and put on your notification bell because it's gonna help you to know when I upload. Share my viewers, my subscribers. You guys are so amazing, especially those who always tune in to watch me each time I upload.
The president is no longer with us. Were the president with us, we cannot be suffering perilous times like we are suffering now. We cannot be in the situation we are in this country. Banditry, pervasive hunger, insecurity, terrorism, kidnapping. Every facet of our national life is in danger. The country is on the edge. We are about to explode. Definitely the president is not with us. And it is so sad that he is not available, he is not with us, and he is yet to join our ancestors. The president is in transition, and anyone who is in transition cannot effectively do anything. And that is why there is no coordination in governance. That is why everyone is doing what he or she likes. That is why nobody is in charge of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That is why we are in a state of higgledy-piggledy, total confusion, darkness everywhere. Definitely the president is not with us. The president is not with us. That is why the economy is in shambles. The president is not with us. That is why there is no coordination in governance and the administration of same in Nigeria. The president is not with us. God help the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Now, I've said this before, and I wish to repeat this. Buhari does not appreciate the situation. He doesn't understand. I see no evidence that he understands how grave the situation is. I've said it again and again that I don't believe he's in charge, because it's not possible, in my view, for a head of state, a commander-in-chief of the armed forces, to say he's presiding over a nation and things get to this level. Something is critically wrong in the leadership, within the leadership of this nation. And that is where we civilians must come in. You must pick up the slack for our own situation, our own salvation. And this is one of the things we're engaged in. And that's why I resent this becoming individualized. Wole Soyinka is just another individual, just like another farmer, another student. And I want the people to understand this. What happened to me with this incident is just typical of what's happening to millions of people all over the country. And we cannot just sit still and say we're relying on central help when obviously it's not coming.
Well, Professor, of course, you and I know what happened in Ondo State recently, where the Mayor Tiala, the initiation of the presidency, got together with another governors of other states in this country, and they held a meeting which was, one would say, quite beneficial and rewarding. On the back of that, the governors of the North, in the North, have come out saying that they support ranching, that open grazing cannot be sustained. What's your sense of that statement?
It's late, but it's good. Better late than never. This is a commonsensical approach. Ranching. You want to ranch? Even my property which is being invaded. If you say you want to ranch, is your property available? We'll sit down together, negotiate. You fence it, you're responsible if you allow your cow to go and destroy other people. But I can rent out my land. It's business you want to do. So come and talk to me. So I congratulate the governors for waking up at long last and admitting this very simple, commonsensical approach to modern ranching. And I wish to appeal also, this is one of the things which can be done at the center, which is simultaneously now try and resurrect all those coaches, the wagons. I grew up with cattle wagons on the train. I grew up with lorries taking cattle from north to south, east to west, etc. We need to resurrect all those facilities. But in the meantime, don't say that because the facilities have been allowed to go into decrepitude, therefore you have to kill people to prove a point. But simultaneously, as I said, we've also got to put in the infrastructure to enable those who want to pursue this trade to be able to do so meaningfully and practically. That's the best we can do. In the meantime, however, we've got to sensitize the nation, and this is what I'm involved in. I will be proposing one or two measures to involve the entire nation as kind of symbolic gesture of solidarity with all those who have lost their lives because of this cockeyed, this skewed approach to business, and also to summon all governments at the center, the states, local government, and civic organizations to rally around and create a permanent solution to this dilemma.
Thank you very much. We certainly do look forward to this announcement, but thank you for clarifying developments, Professor Wole Soyinka, Nobel Laureate.
Thank you, sir. And shortly we'll be joining with the Nobel laureate, Professor Wole Soyinka. But before that, some stories. The Ogun State Police Command Wednesday put a lie into a trending online video suggesting that the Kempta Estate Abeokuta home of Nobel laureate Professor Wole Soyinka had been besieged by Fulani herdsmen. The rumored invasion had caused panic in the state capital Wednesday. Joining us now from the Freedom Park in Lagos is Nobel laureate Professor Wole Soyinka. Good to have you, Professor.
You're welcome. Glad to be back.
Yes, we understand you were meant to have a press conference, but we're glad to be ahead of the curve, so to speak. Good to have you again. Yeah, so I'd like to hear it from the horse's mouth since we have you. Can you clarify for us what exactly happened? There seem to be various, versions of what happened. We hear that the cows strayed into your compound, or we hear that cows were lost, and then the pack strayed into your compound. We hear you were attacked. So help us clarify what actually happened on Tuesday.
Yes, I've been reading some of these versions. Some are quite amusing. Others are quite distressful, especially the version being peddled by the police. I think the police need to be educated that when people talk about the invasion of a home, they're not talking just about the physical building. They're talking about home as home, which includes the grounds. No cattle people attacked me. That is a fact. I'm here physically, and I didn't suffer any injury. That never happened. But my home was invaded by cattle. Why should the police go to such lengths as to suggest that I had nothing better to do than to go accosting cattle on the road? What's my business with cattle on the road? We drove them out of my property together with my groundsmen. In fact, they began the expulsion process. I then happened to be driving out, so I joined them in my vehicle. My groundsmen are used to the drill because this is not the first time it's happened. So I joined them in my vehicle in herding the cattle out of my premises. After that, once they were out of my property, that's when I arrested the cows. Why did I arrest them? On exiting my property, just outside my gate, I beckoned to the herdsman. I said, "Come over here. Haven't I given you a warning before?" He turned around and then proceeded walking along. So I walked towards him, and the next time he leapt into the bush and disappeared, and his other assistant had also disappeared. So we were left with the cattle, and so I...
Hi, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time or first day of coming across my YouTube channel or seeing my face, you are highly welcome. Herzlich willkommen zu meinem Kanal. My name is Linda Thr0Ws. It comment as that says subscribe and you turn on the notification bell so that you'll be able to get information on the.
Bis zum nächsten Video und einen schönen Tag. Tschüss.
Tschüss. Bis man subscribe to Linda's TV show. What are you waiting for? Click on that red button that says subscribe. You turn on the notification bell so that you'll be getting more updates from me. Leave your comments down below and share this video with your friends, families, and colleagues until we meet again in my next video. Bye bye.